Hardin leads this one 33-24 at the start here of this third quarter. 3:34 to play in the quarter. And straight away over to the right side goes Johnson. Johnson has her pass knocked away into the hands of Ella Robinson. Robinson, outlet pass up to Renfro. Renfro angling it back towards the middle, drives it in. Her shot inside the free throw line is no good, but they're going to wave the basket off anyways as that foul is called on Addison Sutton. That's her second and the team's second. Cave off now to Renfro. 33-24 is the lead here for North Hardin. Left side Kuiper passes down to the left block to Renfro. Renfro's triple teamed, and the pass though goes into the hands of Reagan Cave. Out front here to Renfro. Renfro, jump pass inside is stolen away by North Hardin. Outlet pass run down by Bryant. Bryant down the left side, passes off, and double dribble is called. Possession towards the Lady Cougars. (33-24). 2 minutes and 50 seconds to play in the third quarter. The lone basket in this quarter for Grayson County was the three-pointer by Kenzie Renfro. Kuiper gets a screen from Reagan Cave. Now off to Renfro. Renfro in the far corner. Finds it with Reagan Cave. Kenzie Renfro is 8 points away from the 1,000-point club. Down to the right block to Kuiper. Outside Renfro. Three. Good! Kenzie Renfro gets an inches closer to the 1,000 points club and brings this game to within 6 with 2:15 to play. To the far side, Sutton can't leave her open. She's hit 3 threes in this game. Instead, they leave Shear open for a three. No good off the back of the iron. Kuiper with a rebound, and she's fouled from behind by Jerica Johnson. Her third foul and the team's third. And immediately into the game is Jadetta Gregory. So 33-27, 2 minutes and 6 seconds to play in the third quarter. Kuiper hands off a pass here to Renfro. Renfro at the free throw line loses her pass, but it goes into the hands of Cave. Outside to Robinson. Robinson thought about the three at first. Rachel, floater inside the free throw line is no good, but she's fouled hard, so she will go to the line to shoot two. Fouls whistled on Addison Sutton, her third and the team's fourth. And if you can start to get Sutton into into foul trouble, that'd be big. Rachel's first free throw is way off to the left and no good. So Rachel Snyder to try and take her second one and bring this game to within 5. And it's no good, in and out. Rebound is taken here by North Hardin. Off here to Gregory. Gregory angling it back towards, picks it up at the elbow. Outside here to Shear. And Shear's going to smartly back things up. Down inside, Gregory, pass bobbled away. A wonky shot. Hits the top, they're going to say. As a wonky shot by Zariah Rupp, and the official on the far side of the floor held his hand up, and I thought he was calling a foul at first. I was going to say that there's no way that he should have been making a foul call, but he should have been making that call because it hits off the top. So Kenzie Renfro 5 points away from 1,000 for her career. Straight away Renfro with the ball. Off to the far side to Kuiper. Kuiper out front to Cave. Cave down inside to Rachel. It's bounced away though. Kuiper runs it down in the corner. Kuiper bodied up. Handoff pass to Renfro. With 1:15 to play here in the third quarter. Right wing. Pass tries to get it down into Rachel. It's taken away by Bryant. Off to Gregory. Gregory right up the middle. Pulls up from the free throw line. No good off the back of the iron. Rebound by Kenzie Renfro. Renfro up the far side of the court. And she loses her ball at first. Passes down to the left block to Rachel. Rachel outside to Ella Robinson. Robinson off the left side into the corner to Cave. Cave off to Kuiper with 50 seconds left. And Annie Kuiper smartly just backs things up, slows it down. They need to set up a play here for Grayson County. Kuiper gets a screen from Robinson, gets a screen from Renfro, gives it back now to Renfro. Renfro on the left wing with 33 seconds. Cross-court pass here to Rachel. Rachel at the free throw line goes up with a shot. It is no good. Rolls all the way around the rim, but can't find the bottom. 33-27, North Hardin leads this one. 20 seconds to play in the third. Out front, slowly working and holding for the last shot will be Ella Shear. Shear passes off to Gregory. Gregory with 7, down the near baseline, passes outside to Sutton. Sutton at the left elbow, her shot is no good. Gregory goes up at the buzzer, and it's no good off to the right. And that's the end of the third quarter. 33-27, North Hardin leads. This is Lady Cougar basketball right here on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind, and when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
Here in the timeout, as during the timeout, Whitney Hooper, the head coach for North Hardin, was going at one of the officials, and the official gave her a warning, and she kept saying a couple more words, and it was pretty much one of those, you shouldn't say anything else, and she did, and he gave her a technical foul. So the Lady Cougars will get a shot here to start this quarter, and she just threw a clipboard down, and that very well could have been an ejection. And I don't know if an official wasn't watching when she just threw her clipboard down, but that very well could have been a technical foul as well, which would have been an ejection. So fans are getting into it on both sides. So Kenzie Renfro will shoot 2 free throws here out of the timeout. Her first one is no good. So again, Whitney Hooper with a technical foul. Renfro's second is good. She gets the friendly roll. Kenzie Renfro is 4 points away from 1,000 for her career, and it's 33-28. Lady Cougars get the ball here to start the quarter. Renfro has it immediately, spins all the way around, guarded by Gregory, gets a screen, Gregory falls down, and that's a horrible call. That is a terrible call on Rachel Snyder as the player just fell down for North Hardin. And that is and I don't like to say that, but that's a terrible call. As they call an illegal screen on Rachel Snyder. It's only her first. No, they're calling it on Kenzie Renfro, which that's even worse. I don't know. I don't get paid enough to talk about that. 7.5 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. 33-28. Gregory picks up her dribble, passes off to Bryant. Bryant working things here to try and set up this offense. North Hardin leads by 5. Down inside, stolen away by Robinson. Ella Robinson with a steal. She's trying to find help with a guard, and it's Reagan Cave who carries it across the timeline up the far side of the court. Handoff pass to Renfro. Again, Kenzie Renfro 4 points away from 1,000. The Lady Cougars are down 5 with 7 minutes to play. Renfro at the free throw line, jump pass, tries to get it inside to Robinson. Saved inbounds here by North Hardin. And Ted Hill wants them to come out with a full court press, but the Lady Cougars back up into a half court man-to-man defense. Handoff here to Sutton. Off now to the far side to Shear. Shear off to Gregory, who's double teamed, gets around, and a foul is going to be called on Reagan Cave, I guess is what that foul will be whistled on. So for Cave, that's her second, and the team's fourth. So it really, in all seriousness, that can turn into be a good foul because the Lady Cougars, if they're still remaining down at some point, are going to have to foul at some point. It's best to get some of those fouls out early. Gregory down the right side, passes outside to Bryant, And Bryant slowly working, and North Hardin doesn't appear to be in any rush at all. Down the right side, stolen away by Rachel as they try to get a pass inside. And Rachel comes down with it at the free throw line. She's going to take it herself off the left side. The basket's no good. And a foul on the rebound is going to be called on Kenzie Renfro. It's her third and the team's fifth. So Lady Cougars come in here with a full court press as they have it into Bryant. Bryant angling it back towards the middle, passes off here to Gregory, and Gregory is fouled from behind to Jenna Nash. I always hate that foul call because she just runs right into the path of where Jenna Nash is running. And they're going to call it every time, but it's still just a frustrating call. So North Hardin will now shoot free throws for the remainder of this game. Outside to Shear. Shear off now to Bryant. Bryant guarded by Cave. Sutton down inside to Bryant. It's off of her foot into the hands, though, of North Hardin. And they get it outside here to the senior, Jadetta Gregory. Gregory down the right side, running it out. Jump pass off to Shear. Shear back outside to Gregory. 5:40 to play here in the fourth quarter. North Hardin leads 33-28. Off the right side, the basket is good by Woods. She has 8 points. And the lead is now to 7 for North Hardin with 5.5 minutes to play. Lady Cougars need someone to step up and make a basket here. Renfro driving down the right side. Kicks it into Robinson. Robinson outside. Three-pointer left wing by Jenna Nash is no good short. The rebound is on the floor. Jump ball. Possession should go to North Hardin, I believe. It is to North Hardin. See if the Lady Cougars can get a trap here out of this break. 5:10 to play. North Hardin leads 35-28. They get away from one man. A cross-court pass here off to Bryant. Bryant passes off to the left side. The basket is no good by Woods, but she will go to the free throw line as she's fouled by Rachel Snyder. That's her first and the team's 7th. Akila Woods will go to the free throw line where she is only shooting 35% on the season. With 5:02 to play, the first free throw attempts coming from the senior forward, Akila Woods, is good. Annie Kuiper and Arissa Riggs check in. Reagan Cave and Jenna Nash checks out. Also checking in, Bailey Snyder. Robinson checks out. So on the floor for the Lady Cougars, you have Robinson, Riggs, Rachel and Bailey Snyder, and Kuiper. The second free throw for Akila Woods is good. The 35% free throw shooter makes them both, and it's a 9-point lead for North Hardin. Lady Cougars have had their chances in this game, just haven't been able to break through. Renfro, spin move, double teamed off the right side. The basket's no good, but she will go to the free throw line. As that foul is whistled on Jadetta Gregory, that's her third, and the team's 5th here. So Renfro to the free throw line to shoot 2. She's 4 points away from 1,000 for her career. The first one is good. The second free throw from the senior Renfro is good. She makes them both 2 points away. She has 16 points here tonight. She's 2 points away from 1,000 for her career, but the Lady Cougars still trail by 7. Gregory loses her dribble out of bounds. Possession goes into the hands of Renfro. North Hardin fans wanted a foul. Renfro jump pass into the corner to Kuiper. Kuiper off to Bailey Snyder. And she stepped on the baseline. Possession goes here towards North Hardin. So North Hardin will have the ball, 37-30, 4.5 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. They pass this in to Gregory. Gregory gets around 2 defenders. Pass off to Sutton. Three-pointer, far corner is no good, off the back of the iron. Rebound off the right side is good by Akila Woods. She hits the basket, and a timeout is taken here on the floor. We'll take it with him. This is Lady Cougar basketball right here on K105.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
39-30, 4:18 to play here in the fourth quarter. North Hardin with the lead over Grayson County. It's been a great game here tonight. But the Lady Cougars just, it's been their own errors tonight. I mean, turnovers, working in transition, and North Hardin has out-rebounded them tonight in this game. And you're looking at the two things on the reason why Grayson County's 4-game winning streak could possibly come to an end. There is where you start. Kenzie Renfro, though, is 2 points away from 1,000, 39-30, 4:18 to play. The North Hardin players ask for their fans to stand up. Renfro gets a screen from Riggs. She's chased backwards, though. Now a screen from Rachel. Passes down inside to Rachel. Goes up with a shot, and she's fouled by Gregory. The foul's there on Gregory. That's her fourth, and the team's sixth. So Rachel Snyder will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. The first free throw is good. 39-31. The second one is good as well. Rachel Snyder makes them both. Up to the near side of the court comes North Hardin. Off here to Sutton. Sutton at the free throw line. Passes off the right side. The basket is no good. Woods actually misses one inside. She'd been red hot in this fourth quarter. Renfro, length of the court, pass to Rachel. Rachel on the right block. She's double teamed with the right hand. The shot's no good. She gets the rebound, goes up with a shot, and a foul is whistled on the floor on North Hardin. Jerica Johnson, that's her fourth and the team's seventh. And free throws will come here for Rachel Snyder. She just made her 2 just a minute ago. The first one, trying to get in a bonus, and she rattles home. Rachel Snyder with a basket. Snyder has 8 points now, and counting, hopefully, as she tries to convert on the bonus and make this a 5-point game. And she does just that. Big free throws down the stretch for Rachel Snyder. North Hardin to pass this in. They get it up the far side of the court, and a foul is called on the drive there by Jerica Johnson, as the foul is whistled on Arissa Riggs. That's her first and the team's 8th. So to the free throw line will be Jerica Johnson. She's 50% from that stripe this season. It's a 5-point Lady Cougar lead, 3:37 to play in the fourth quarter. The shot is up and no good. The rebound. They're going to call a foul on Rachel Snyder by the official on the opposite side of the floor. So Woods will go to the free throw line now. And her first one is no good. Long rebound is chased down by Bailey. Bailey up the near side of the court. And now she'll slow things down here and give it off now to Arissa Riggs. 3.5 minutes to play. Renfro, deep three for 1,000 is no good. Rebound by Rachel. She goes up with a shot. It's no good. The rebound back on the floor. And jump ball possession goes towards, it should be the Lady Cougars. as the scoreboard, as I thought. Again, I don't know. So they're going to say, I think they're going to say it's North Hardin ball. I thought it was the Lady Cougar ball.
The Lady Trojans will shoot double bonus on the next foul.
They pass this in, nearly bobbling it, but it goes back into the hands of North Hardin. Down here, spinning around, double teamed and getting around the defender is North Hardin. 3 minutes to play. It's a 5-point game, 39-34. Outside, three-pointer by Sutton is no good. Rebound, knocked around, finally taken down by Renfro. Renfro up the middle at the free throw line, goes in. The floater is no good. Rebound pulled down by Bailey off the right side. The basket is good. Bailey Snyder makes it a 3-point game with 2 minutes and 44 seconds to play. North Hardin up the middle, stolen away. Kuiper comes down with it, off to Renfro. 2-on-2 go the Lady Cougars off the left side. The basket is no good. A foul is whistled on the floor. Kenzie Renfro will go to the free throw line, though, to shoot one and the bonus. As Shear picks up the foul. Timeout taken here by North Hardin. We'll take it with her. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
When you or a loved one is ready to seek help for a drug addiction, don't let the moment pass. Instead of wasting precious time searching the internet and spending hours on the phone, you can find help now. Because the keys to finding treatment are right at your fingertips. Go online to findhelpnowky.org. Answer 5 optional questions, and in less than a minute, get a list of every Kentucky-based treatment provider accepting clients. Findhelpnowky.org. Finding addiction treatment is easier than ever.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Renfro to the free throw line. Lady Cougars down 3. She's shooting 1 in the bonus. She's 2 points away from 1,000 for her career, and she misses that one. Rebound by Sutton. Sutton passes off to Gregory. That was a big miss for the Lady Cougars. 2.5 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Down inside. Driving in is Shear. She passes it out here to Sutton, who has things straight away. Cross-court pass to Gregory. And again, North Hardin doesn't need to be in any rush at all. Gregory double-teamed. Cross-court here to Shear. Shear does a handoff pass to Sutton. Sutton cross-court here to Gregory. 2 minutes to play. 39-36. North Hardin leads this one over Grayson County. The Lady Cougars trying to fight back in this one. They've trailed by as much as 12. Double team to Shear. Off now to Gregory. And they're just going back and forth with 1:45. Gregory drives it to the free throw line and immediately goes right backwards. Gregory backs it up. Here to Shear. Shear into the corner to Johnson. Johnson, floater off the right side is no good. Rebound tapped out by Robinson. Run down by Johnson. And a foul is called on Kenzie Renfro. That'll be Renfro's 4th foul.
Fouls on Kenzie Renfro for 4, teams 10. On the line, shooting 2, Jerica Johnson.
So Jerica Johnson will go to the free throw line. She is 0 for 1 in the game so far. She will shoot the double bonus. She's 50% coming into tonight. The first one is good, the friendly roll. Sub coming in, Rachel Snyder will check into the game. Arissa Riggs will check out. So on the floor for the Lady Cougars, you have Snyder, Robinson, the other Snyder, Kuiper, and Renfro. 1.5 minutes to play. Lady Trojans to make this a 5-point game. Johnson hits them both. 2 massive free throws. That was an 8th grader knocking down probably 2 of the bigger free throws that she's hit in her career. Kuiper angling it back here. Lady Cougars trail by 5. passes to Renfro, run down. She runs it down after nearly losing it. Renfro goes up with a shot off the left side, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Johnson. She slaps the floor in disgust, and I don't think she had position on that at all. So that was called on Akila Woods. That's her 4th and the team's 9th. So Renfro to the free throw line to shoot 2. Again, Renfro 2 points away from 1,000. If she hits both of these free throws, she will do it. The first one is good. The second coming here from the senior Kenzie Renfro, looking for her 1,000th career point and to bring the game to within 3, and she misses it off the back of the iron. It's no good. 41-37, 1:10 to play. Shearer in the backcourt, handoff to Sutton, who's one of the state's best free throw shooters. She falls down for it, and they're going to say that she was pushed from behind by Bailey Snyder. Snyder's second foul, and the team's 10th. So Addison Sutton will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Again, she came into tonight's game shooting 80.9%, which ranks in the top 10 in the entire state. She's 1 of 2 here tonight, technically 1 of 3, and make that 1 of 4. She misses the first one. They say pressure is some kind of thing. The second one coming here from Addison Sutton, the senior guard. She makes that one. 42-37. It's a 5-point game. 1 minute to play. The Lady Cougars trail by 5. Renfro straight away. Handoff pass to Kuiper. To the free throw line to Robinson. Robinson back to Kuiper. Kuiper into the corner to Bailey Snyder. 3 from the near corner is no good long. Robinson with the rebound. She puts it up and in off the right side. Ella Robinson answers 42-39. 45.9 seconds to play. Timeout on the floor taken here by Ted Hill. It'll be a full timeout. What a game this has been. The Lady Cougars have fought back in this. They have trailed by as much as 12, I believe, in this game. So 42-39 is the score, with 45.9 seconds to play. We had a little bit of Crazy Train, but it just turned off in the middle of the song there. So I guess they saw that the cheerleaders were cheering and they let them cheer, but we didn't even get into it. Let's see if I can't bring you a score update or two. The Lady Cougars' next opponent comes down with a big win over Apollo, 37-35. In boys basketball, E-Town leads DeSales 16-15. That game is starting to the second quarter. Those are some scores to bring you. In boys basketball, Bowling Green 49, Bullitt East 33. The Cougar boys getting ready to get underway against Central Hardin on the other side of E-Town. Our game, though, North Hardin 42, Grayson County 39, 45.9 seconds. Lady Trojans ball, and they get it into Johnson. Johnson picks up her dribble off to Gregory, who bobbles it at first. She comes down with it. Gregory running through a couple of men, nearly has it stripped away by Renfro, and they're going to call a foul, and that's 5 on Kenzie Renfro. So Kenzie Renfro will foul out of tonight's game with 17 points, 1 away from 1,000. So to the free throw line, Jadetta Gregory, 46% on the year, 0 for 1, and the first one is good. The second one coming from Gregory is good. She hits them both. Jadetta Gregory, 35 seconds left, 44-39. Lady Cougars need a basket with their leading scorer on the bench fouling out. Bailey Snyder drives in. Her floater is no good off to the left. Rachel with the rebound. She goes up and she puts it in. Rachel Snyder with the basket there. Timeout taken here by Ted Hill. And he has just 2 full timeouts left. He looked and he wanted to take a 30-second timeout, but he did not have it. 22.3 seconds to play. Reagan Cave checks in. 22.3 seconds left. 44-41. Again, Kenzie Renfro fouls out of the game with 17 points. So she sits at 999 career points. She is 1 away from 1,000. That will have to wait until Monday evening at home against Owensboro. So 44-41, they're down 3, but at this moment, I think if you're Ted Hill, what do you do here? I think right now he's going to look, and immediately he's looking to see who North Hardin puts in. He needs to tell which player shoots the worst free throws-wise. He looks at his wife, and she's probably telling him that right now and saying, give it 5 seconds before you start fouling. You're down 3. A steal is the best thing that could happen right now. They look to pass in, and they pass it in here to Sutton. Sutton, outlet pass here to the near side to Bryant. Bryant drives it down. Now she's going to pass it outside here to Sutton off the right side, and Sutton is fouled by Rachel Snyder. 12.4 seconds to play. So that's Rachel's third. Addison Sutton, she's 2 of 4 tonight, but again came in at 90% for the season to make it, and she makes that 45-41. The second one is good. She makes them both, and back to a 5-point game. Riggs up the far side of the court with 10 seconds, angling it back towards the middle, off to Reagan Cave. Lady Cougars need something to go here with 5. Riggs drives in. She goes up with a shot. It's good with 2.3 seconds left, and that will do it. North Hardin wins this one by a final score of 46-43. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
Take it from me, quitting tobacco isn't easy. It can take several attempts before you can finally quit for good. So if at first you don't succeed, quit. Quit again. And remember, even though quitting is hard, you don't have to do it alone. Quit Now Kentucky is with you every step of the way. For free help quitting tobacco, text QUIT KY to 797979 or go to quitnowkentucky.org.
Nice pool, lady.
What are you doing?
Oh, just giving you a taste of what it's like for us fish.
Well, what do you mean?
You people throw all this stuff on the ground, and it washes down the storm drain right into my pool. Ew, yourself. Don't just squawk about it. Stop it before us fish have to take matters into our own hands. Flippers.
Help keep Kentucky's waterways cleaner by keeping trash off the ground. Visit our website to find out how you can help.
When you or a loved one is ready to seek help for a drug addiction, don't let the moment pass. Instead of wasting precious time searching the internet and spending hours on the phone, you can find help now. Because the keys to finding treatment are right at your fingertips. Go online to findhelpnowky.org, answer 5 optional questions, and in less than a minute, get a list of every Kentucky-based treatment provider accepting clients. Findhelpnowky.org. Finding addiction treatment is easier than ever.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
Return courtside to Sam Gorley and the 5th Quarter Show.
Welcome back here to North Hardin High School, where the Grayson County Lady Cougars fall tonight to North Hardin by a final score of 46-43. And I'll tell you what, Lady Cougars fell down, and I'll ask our illustrious sports writer Don Brown, but I think as much as 12 points early on in that 4th quarter and got it down to within 3 and just could not climb out of that. North Hardin hit some big free throws down the stretch. But again, the story other than the loss here, Kenzie Renfro sits at 999 career points. She finishes just one short of that 1,000 point mark. And I mean, if you want to talk about positives, at least she now has a chance to do it at home, as they will have play back at home on Monday evening against Owensboro. Again, Renfro is just 1 point away from that illustrious 1,000 point mark. We welcome you, though, into the 5th Quarter Show. Coming up on the 5th Quarter Show, we'll run down the scoring from this game, scores from around the region. We'll try to get you an update of that Cougar boys game, as they're just tipped off against Central Hardin. At least we're scheduled to. We'll try to bring you a score from that game, and we'll talk to the head coach of the Lady Cougars, Ted Hill. So that's all coming up here in the 5th Quarter Show. So we'll take a break and come back. Maybe we'll have Coach Hill after this. This is Lady Cougar basketball right here on K105.
I am a nurse,
a firefighter,
a college student,
a mother, and I am an American soldier.
I will always be ready
for every storm
and disaster that threatens my community.
I will always be there to protect my neighbors,
my family,
and my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
When you or a loved one is ready to seek help for a drug addiction, don't let the moment pass. Instead of wasting precious time searching the internet and spending hours on the phone, you can find help now. Because the keys to finding treatment are right at your fingertips. Go online to findhelpnowky.org, answer 5 optional questions, and in less than a minute, get a list of every Kentucky-based treatment provider accepting clients. Findhelpnowky.org. Finding addiction treatment is easier than ever.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
Take it from me, quitting tobacco isn't easy. It can take several attempts before you can finally quit for good. So if at first you don't succeed, quit. Quit again. And remember, even though quitting is hard, you don't have to do it alone. Quit Now Kentucky is with you every step of the way. For free help quitting tobacco, text QUIT KY to 797979 or go to quitnowkentucky.org.
Have been, I know, 5.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to North Hardin, where I'm now joined by the head coach of the Grayson County Lady Cougars, Ted Hill. And Coach, tonight was a night kind of off to a slow start. You got the 2 quick buckets from Ella, but North Hardin jumped out to the 15-6 lead. They were up 17-6, and it seemed like your offense had multiple points tonight where it just kind of almost went to sleep. Would you kind of say, I mean, was that more credit to their I mean, like we talked in the pregame, I mean, their defense is allowing 34 points a game. Was that more credit to them, or is that more just your offense just wasn't clicking tonight?
Both. Their defense is really good in the half court in their man-to-man. There's a reason they're only giving up 34 points a game. And we went high scoring on them there and scored 43. We missed a lot of free throws and layups and stuff like that, and just didn't play well. Credit to them. They played hard on the defensive end and did just enough on the offensive end to win it. And I talked in the locker room for 10 minutes before the game. We can't, number one on the board, you cannot leave number 4 in the first 2 trips or 3 trips. We give up 2 wide open threes to her. Just can't do it. And the difference in the game.
Rebounding tonight was something that I think they had an advantage on as well. And you had Woods, number 14. She pulled down a couple. I think it was Woods pulled down a couple really big rebounds in the last 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Was that again just credit to her, or do you think that was more?
Yeah, absolutely. Just outworked us.
As a coach, is that frustrating? I mean, how frustrating is that when it's not necessarily that they're better, it was outworked?
They just outworked us. And normally we're on the positive side of the rebounding advantage. Tonight we wasn't. And I told them at halftime, I think we only had 6 offensive rebounds at halftime, and usually we average about 20 a game. That they were just outworking us was what they was doing. We had people standing and not going to rebound, and I guess a pretty good sign of a good team is only lose by 3 and play that bad in a hostile environment. But we didn't play particularly well. But I give them a lot of credit. They did what they got it to the pace that they needed it. We needed it in the 60s, 70s, and there wouldn't have been a problem. But we didn't shoot the ball well enough or do the little things. We had the back-to-back turnovers there, sloppy at the end of the first half. We had a lot of things that the one girl that shoot 90% from the free throw line, she finally missed, and we had a lane violation. She hits the next one. You just can't win like that.
Desiree Bryant had 12 points in the first half, only 2 in the second half. I mean, and really, even Addison Sutton, she hit 3 threes in the first half, didn't hit any in the second half. Were you happy with how your defense played in the second half compared to the first half?
Oh, yeah. I think our defense was better in the second half, much better, actually. But offensively, I'm like you, we just couldn't ever get in a flow. We couldn't ever get into that steal and layup, steal and 3 quick surge. We just never got it tonight. Credit to them.
Coming up on Monday, you've got a game against Owensboro. I mean, it's the first time you've played a region team here, and is the first time this year? Since Meade. Owensboro tonight beat Apollo by 2 points, so 37-35 at home. What are you wanting to see? They won by 2. What are you wanting to see from your team coming up here over these next couple of days before a big one on Monday?
This actually will be our 3rd region game. We played Edmondson.
That's right. How can I forget that one?
How could you forget Edmondson?
How could I? That was only 3 weeks ago today.
Right.
Time flies.
So Owensboro beat Apollo.
Yeah, it's the in fact, I see it here. It's their first time they've beaten them since January 2nd, 2016. They've lost 9 in a row.
Wow. We'll have to come back in more mentally sharp Sunday. We'll have practice Sunday. And get ready to go on Monday. There's no need to sit around and whine and go on about it. I mean, it's just over. They just whipped us. And it wasn't bad. It just they just did a good job. We'll give North Hardin some credit.
Is it good that you say that they whipped us and you lost by 3?
Yeah, it's a good thing. And as bad as I felt like we played.
And to a team, this is not. And I'm not going to call a team out, but this is not a 2-8 team. This is a 12-3 team, and I think
they're 12-3 now.
Yeah, RPI wise was I think the highest ranked RPI team that you've played this entire year. This is a good team.
They're a nice team. She does a good job coaching, and like I say, give them a lot of credit. I'm not sitting here crying over spilled milk and say we were just bad and that's why they beat us. Give them credit. They got a lot of loose balls. They got the 50-50 ball. They hit shots when they needed to. And they got down and guarded and rebounded. And that's what you have to do.
Coach, we'll see you on Monday night.
Can't wait.
Thank you. One more here coming up on the 5th quarter show after this.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
Take it from me, quitting tobacco isn't easy. It can take several attempts before you can finally quit for good. So if at first you don't succeed, quit. Quit again. And remember, even though quitting is hard, you don't have to do it alone. Quit Now Kentucky is with you every step of the way.
For free help quitting tobacco, text QUIT KY to 797979 or go to quitnowkentucky.org.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to North Hardin High School, where the Grayson County Cougars, or Lady Cougars, have fallen tonight by a final score of 46-43. They snap a 4-game winning streak. They'll be back on Monday against Owensboro. Some scores from around the region to bring you.